Fulfillment isn't defined by external accolades or fleeting moments of success. It's a deep sense of alignment between your values, actions, and the impact you create in the world. It's about living in a way that resonates with both your inner compass and the broader tapestry of humanity. We often get caught up in the pursuit of more wealth, more recognition, more things. But here's the truth. Fulfillment doesn't live in the shadows of accumulation. Instead, it thrives in the light of connection, generosity, and growth. A legacy begins with a spark, the deep, driving purpose that calls each of us to live with intention. It's not about fleeting goals or temporary victories. It's about something greater, something enduring. Purpose gives our lives direction, infuses our choices with meaning, and transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities to make a difference. Without purpose, even the grandest achievements can feel hollow. But with it, every small step we take becomes part of a larger, more meaningful journey. When you align your life with purpose, you begin to see how your actions ripple outward. The impact isn't just felt in your immediate circle, but can extend far beyond what you might ever witness. This is the foundation of a legacy that stands the test of time. People won't remember every word you said or every task you completed, but they will always remember the passion, dedication, and authenticity you brought to your life's work. At the heart of every enduring legacy lies relationships. The connections you build with others are the threads that weave your life story into the stories of those around you. In the end, it's not the accolades, titles, or possessions that define you. It's the memories and feelings you leave behind. A legacy rooted in strong, meaningful relationships is one that will never fade. Kindness is a currency that never loses its value. When you treat others with respect and empathy, you create bonds that transcend circumstances. It's not about grand gestures or dramatic declarations. It's about the small, consistent acts of care that demonstrate your commitment to others' well-being. The warmth of a smile, the comfort of a kind word, or the gift of your time can leave an indelible mark on someone's heart. Legacy isn't built in isolation. It's built in connection. It's about showing up for people, being present, and offering genuine support. These moments may seem insignificant in the moment, but they are the bricks that build an enduring foundation. Every person you uplift, every life you touch, adds to the legacy you're crafting. When we think about what truly defines fulfillment, it's not about what we accumulate, but about what we contribute. The most impactful legacies are those rooted in generosity and service. It's about recognizing the unique talents and resources you have and choosing to share them with the world. Contribution isn't limited to grand gestures or public displays. It's about the quiet, selfless acts that often go unnoticed. Imagine the power of inspiring someone to dream bigger or helping them believe in their own potential. When you use your gifts to uplift others, you're not just building a legacy. You're empowering future generations to continue the work you've started. Contribution is an act of hope, a belief that the good you do today will ripple forward in ways you might never see. Growth is another cornerstone of a fulfilling life. Life is a continuous journey of discovery, and every challenge we face is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. Growth doesn't just happen in moments of triumph. It's often born from adversity. The lessons we learn in the face of hardship shape us into stronger, more compassionate individuals. Growth is a gift you give yourself and others. When you embrace new opportunities, take risks, and push beyond your comfort zone, you become a living example of resilience and determination. Your willingness to grow inspires others to do the same. It's through this shared pursuit of growth that we leave a legacy of courage and possibility. Resilience is the bridge between challenges and triumphs. It's the ability to rise after every fall, to face life storms with unwavering strength. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about embracing them as opportunities to become better. Each setback you overcome adds to the story of your life, a story that others can draw strength from when they face their own struggles. A legacy rooted in resilience is one that inspires hope. It reminds people that even in the darkest moments, there's a path forward. Your story of perseverance can become a beacon of light for someone who feels lost. Resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving, about finding meaning and purpose even in the midst of hardship. Ultimately, legacy isn't about material wealth or possessions. It's about the intangible gifts you leave behind, the values, lessons, and memories that continue to shape the lives of those who follow. True legacy isn't written in stone. It's written in hearts. It's about the lives you've touched, the love you've shared, and the inspiration you've sparked. When you focus on creating a meaningful legacy, you live with a sense of purpose and intention. Every decision, every action becomes part of a larger story. It's not about being remembered for what you had, but for what you gave, for the lives you changed, and for the moments that made the world a better place. Life's most profound experiences are shaped by the connections we create with others. Relationships are the core of every meaningful existence, the invisible threads that bind our stories to one another. When we reflect on the moments that truly matter, they often involve the people who stood beside us, celebrated our victories, and supported us through challenges. These bonds, built on love, trust, and shared experiences, are the foundation of any lasting legacy. It's easy to underestimate the value of relationships in a world that often measures success by material wealth or professional achievements. Yet when everything else fades, it's the memories of human connection that endure, the laughter shared during quiet evenings, the conversations that uplifted a heavy heart, and the simple gestures of kindness leave imprints far deeper than any possession ever could. In the hustle of daily life, it's tempting to prioritize tasks over people, to focus on goals rather than the relationships that give those goals meaning. But life has a way of reminding us that relationships are not something we can place on hold. Time doesn't wait, and opportunities to nurture our connections can slip away if we're not intentional about preserving them. Kindness and empathy are the currencies of meaningful relationships. They don't require grand gestures or dramatic declarations. A thoughtful word, a warm smile, or simply being present in someone's moment of need can strengthen the bonds that connect us. People rarely remember the specifics of what you said or did, but they always remember how you made them feel. It's the feeling of being seen, heard, and valued that lingers long after the moment has passed. The beauty of relationships lies in their ability to grow and evolve. A strong foundation doesn't mean a static one. Relationships require effort, patience, and understanding to flourish. They thrive on open communication, the willingness to forgive, and the ability to adapt to change. It's in these ongoing acts of care and commitment that relationships are strengthened, creating a lasting legacy of love and connection. When we invest in relationships, we're not just building our own lives. We're impacting the lives of others. Every interaction is an opportunity to inspire, uplift, or bring comfort. Whether it's offering a word of encouragement, lending a helping hand, or simply being present, our actions have the power to ripple through the lives of those around us. These ripples often extend far beyond what we can see, touching lives we may never meet. Relationships also teach us about ourselves. They hold a mirror to our actions, revealing areas where we can grow and improve. They challenge us to be better listeners, more compassionate friends, and more supportive partners. In nurturing relationships, we develop qualities like patience, understanding, and humility, which not only enrich our connections with others, but also deepen our sense of fulfillment. There's a profound sense of joy that comes from knowing you've been a positive force in someone else's life. This joy isn't tied to recognition or reciprocity. It comes from the simple act of giving. When you prioritize relationships, you create a legacy of love and kindness that outlives your presence. People may forget the details of your achievements, but they will never forget how you made them feel valued and cared for. Time spent nurturing relationships is never wasted. It's in the moments of connection that we find true meaning and purpose. These moments don't require elaborate plans or expensive gestures. They are found in the shared laughter, heartfelt conversations, and quiet presence that remind us of what it means to be human. Relationships remind us of our shared humanity. In a world that often highlights differences, connections bring us together. They bridge gaps, heal wounds, and create understanding. They remind us that we're not alone, that there's strength in unity, and that together we can overcome challenges that might seem insurmountable on our own. As we move through life, it's worth pausing to reflect on the relationships we built and the ones we wish to strengthen. Are we showing up for the people who matter most? Are we taking the time to express gratitude for the love and support we receive? Are we leaving room for forgiveness, understanding, and growth in our connections? These questions guide us toward a legacy that's rich with love and meaning. Reason, love, and remember and pride feeds satisfaction and reprieve. The relationships we build are the footprints we leave behind. They're the memories that others carry forward, the stories they tell about how we touched their lives. In nurturing these connections, we're not just shaping our own lives, we're shaping the lives of those around us and the generations that follow. There's no greater legacy than one built on the foundation of love, kindness, and enduring relationships. Life is measured not by what we take, but by what we give. True meaning comes from the impact we create through the contributions we make to the lives of others. Contribution is not about grand displays or seeking recognition. It's about the quiet, consistent ways we make a difference. Every act of generosity, every moment spent uplifting another person, and every time we share a piece of ourselves, we are shaping a legacy that will outlast us. The beauty of contribution is that it takes many forms. It doesn't require wealth, status, or extraordinary talents. Sometimes it's as simple as offering a listening ear to someone who feels unheard. It might mean sharing knowledge to help someone grow, or devoting time to causes that matter deeply to you. What makes these contributions significant is the intention behind them, the desire to make someone else's world a little brighter. There's an undeniable power in giving without expecting anything in return. It's a quiet kind of joy that fills the heart when you realize your actions have made someone else's journey a little easier. The impact may not always be visible immediately, but the ripple effects can extend far beyond what you might imagine. A kind word or thoughtful gesture has the potential to inspire others to do the same, creating a chain of positivity that spreads endlessly. Contributing to others doesn't only benefit those on the receiving end. It transforms the giver as well. There's a profound sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing you've played a part in someone else's success, happiness, or healing. It's a reminder that life is about connection, about being part of something larger than yourself. This sense of belonging and purpose enriches our own lives as much as it enhances the lives of others. When we think about the legacies left by those who inspire us, their contributions are often at the heart of their impact. It's not the material wealth they accumulated or the accolades they received that we remember. Instead, we recall the ways they made others feel valued, the changes they sparked in their communities, and the lessons they passed on through their actions. These contributions form the essence of a legacy that continues to inspire long after their presence. One of the most extraordinary aspects of contribution is its ability to create opportunities for others. Sharing resources, time, or knowledge can open doors that someone else may have thought were closed forever. It's about empowering others to see their own potential and encouraging them to believe in their dreams. Even small gestures, like mentoring someone or offering encouragement during difficult times, can create a lasting impact. Time is one of the most precious things we can give, and yet it's often the hardest to part with. In a world that constantly demands our attention, choosing to spend time on someone else is a profound act of generosity. Whether it's volunteering for a cause you believe in, being present for a loved one, or simply making space to connect with someone who needs support, these moments of intentional presence create bonds that last a lifetime. Contributions are also about the legacy of hope and resilience we leave behind. When you share your story, especially the struggles and challenges you've overcome, you give others the courage to face their own. Vulnerability in itself is a gift, offering a sense of solidarity and inspiration to those who may feel alone in their journey. These moments of shared humanity remind us that we're all interconnected and that our struggles can serve as stepping stones for others. Generosity has the power to transcend barriers and bring people together. It reminds us of our shared humanity, breaking down walls of division and creating bridges of understanding. It's in these moments of giving, whether it's offering help to a stranger or standing in solidarity with a cause, that we realize the strength and beauty of community. And even if you don't speak the same language, you can still practice generosity and sharing that spirit of shared joy and support for those around you. Every contribution, no matter how small it may seem, matters. It's in the small, consistent acts of kindness and generosity that a larger picture of impact is painted. A simple smile, a heartfelt compliment, or an act of compassion can turn someone's day around, leaving a mark that lasts far longer than the moment itself. Contributions aren't about perfection or having all the answers. They're about showing up and doing what you can with what you have. It's about recognizing the unique gifts you bring to the world and using them to make a difference. These acts of giving, however ordinary they may seem, hold the power to change lives. Through contribution, we become part of a story much bigger than ourselves. It's in the giving of ourselves, our time, our energy, and our care that we create something lasting and meaningful. This impact extends beyond what we can see, shaping the lives of others and inspiring them to continue the cycle of giving. The greatest legacies are built not by what we gather, but by what we share, leaving behind a world that's brighter, kinder, and more connected. Life is a journey of continuous evolution, and growth is its driving force. It is not a destination, nor is it something that happens passively. Growth requires intention, effort, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It is through growth that we discover our potential, break through barriers, and create a life that is rich in meaning and purpose. Growth begins with the courage to step beyond the familiar. It's in the moments when we face uncertainty and challenge that we find opportunities to learn and evolve. Fear and doubt often stand in the way, whispering that staying where we are is safer. But true fulfillment lies on the other side of those fears. Growth requires us to push past the comfort zone and take risks, knowing that even failure is a valuable teacher. There's an incredible transformation that happens when we allow ourselves to grow. Each step forward brings new insights and deeper understanding. It's not just about achieving external success or reaching milestones. It's about who we become in the process. Growth shapes our character, strengthens our resilience, and helps us uncover layers of strength we didn't know we had. Every challenge we face is an invitation to grow. Life has a way of presenting obstacles that force us to confront our limitations and stretch our abilities. While these moments can be uncomfortable, they are also where the most profound growth occurs. The struggles we endure become the foundation for our strength, teaching us lessons that carry us forward. Growth doesn't mean avoiding hardships. It means embracing them as part of the journey and allowing them to shape us into better versions of ourselves. Growth is deeply personal, yet its impact is far-reaching. When we invest in our own development, we naturally inspire those around us. People are drawn to the energy of someone who is committed to learning, evolving, and striving for something greater. This ripple effect of growth can encourage others to pursue their own paths of transformation, creating a cycle of inspiration that extends beyond our immediate influence. The beauty of growth lies in its endless possibilities. There is no final destination, no point at which we've learned everything there is to know. Each new experience opens the door to another layer of discovery. Whether it's gaining new skills, deepening relationships, or exploring uncharted aspects of ourselves, growth keeps life dynamic and full of promise. It's easy to feel stuck at times, as though progress is stalled or the path forward is unclear. These moments are not failures. They are pauses that give us the space to reflect and reassess. Growth often comes in waves, with periods of stillness that prepare us for the next leap forward. Embracing these pauses as part of the process allows us to approach growth with patience and compassion for ourselves. The pursuit of growth also teaches us the value of persistence. Change doesn't happen overnight, and progress is rarely linear. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments of doubt, but each step, no matter how small, moves us closer to our goals. The key is to keep moving, to trust in the process even when the results are not immediately visible. Over time, those small steps add up to significant transformation. Growth is not just about personal development. It's about contributing to the world in meaningful ways. As we grow, we gain the tools and perspective needed to make a difference. We begin to see how our unique strengths and experiences can be used to uplift others, solve problems, and create positive change. Growth fuels our ability to leave an impact, and in doing so, it adds depth and purpose to our lives. One of the most powerful aspects of growth is the confidence it builds. Each time we overcome a challenge or learn something new, we prove to ourselves that we are capable of more than we thought. This self-belief becomes a foundation on which we can build even greater achievements. Confidence born of growth is not about arrogance. It's about a quiet assurance that comes from knowing you face difficulties and emerge stronger. So, growth also reminds us of the importance of adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and clinging to the past can hold us back. Growth teaches us to let go of what no longer serves us and to embrace new possibilities with an open mind. This flexibility allows us to navigate life's twists and turns with grace, finding opportunities where others see only obstacles. The process of growth is one of the most rewarding aspects of life. It keeps us engaged, curious, and connected to a sense of purpose. It's a reminder that we are never finished, that there is always more to learn, more to experience, and more to give. Each step forward brings us closer to the person we are meant to be, creating a life that is not only fulfilling, but also inspiring to those who walk alongside us. Life is full of twists and turns, moments of joy interwoven with challenges that test our strength and determination. Resilience is the quality that allows us to rise above these challenges, to face adversity with courage, and to transform setbacks into opportunities for growth. It is not a trait that we are born with. It is something we cultivate through experience, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in our ability to overcome. Resilience shapes who we are. It is in the moments of struggle that our character is forged. When life throws obstacles in our path, it's not the challenges themselves that define us, but how we respond to them. Each time we choose to keep going despite the odds, we build inner strength. Each moment of perseverance teaches us something valuable about ourselves, our courage, determination, and capacity to endure. Bonne foi. Hardship has a way of revealing the depths of our potential. When we face difficulties, we often discover strengths we didn't know we had. It is in these moments that we learn to adapt, to find creative solutions, and to draw on reserves of hope and determination. These lessons stay with us, becoming tools that we can rely on when future challenges arise. Resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of difficulty and emerging stronger on the other side. One of the most profound aspects of resilience is the perspective it brings. Challenges often feel overwhelming in the moment, but as we navigate through them, we gain a clearer understanding of what truly matters. The struggles we face can help us prioritize what's important, teaching us to let go of the trivial and focus on what brings meaning to our lives. Resilience is a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is light to be found if we keep moving forward. Resilience is built in the small, everyday choices we make. It's the decision to get up and try again after a failure, the determination to keep working toward a goal even when progress feels slow, and the courage to face fears rather than avoid them. These seemingly small acts accumulate over time, creating a foundation of strength that carries us through life's larger challenges. Okay, resilience doesn't mean facing difficulties alone. In fact, one of the most powerful ways to build resilience is by seeking support from others. Whether it's leaning on a friend during a tough time, asking for advice, or simply sharing your struggles, connecting with others can provide the encouragement and perspective needed to keep going. Resilience is not a solitary journey. It is often strengthened through the bonds we share with those around us. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but resilience teaches us to see it differently. Instead of viewing failure as the end, we can choose to see it as a stepping stone, a chance to learn, grow, and improve. Every setback is an opportunity to gain new insights, to refine our approach, and to come back stronger. Resilience turns failure into fuel, transforming what could have been a stopping point into a new beginning. Resilience also requires self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when things don't go as planned, to dwell on mistakes or question our abilities. But resilience isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing imperfections and learning from them. Being kind to ourselves during difficult times allows us to recover more quickly and move forward with greater confidence. Life challenges can often feel isolating, but resilience reminds us that we are not alone. Everyone faces struggles, and sharing our stories can create a sense of connection and solidarity. When we open up about our experiences, we inspire others to find their own strength and remind them that challenges are a natural part of life. Resilience isn't just about our own journey, it's about lifting others as we rise. Resilience also helps us cultivate gratitude. As we navigate through difficult times, we become more aware of the things that bring us comfort and joy. Whether it's the support of loved ones, the beauty of nature, or the small victories along the way, resilience encourages us to appreciate the positive aspects of life, even in the midst of adversity. Gratitude becomes a source of strength, helping us to stay grounded and hopeful. The ability to adapt is another key aspect of resilience. Life is unpredictable, and clinging to rigid expectations can make challenges feel even harder to bear. Resilience teaches us to embrace change, to let go of what no longer serves us, and to find new paths forward. This adaptability allows us to navigate life's twists and turns with grace, turning obstacles into opportunities. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or hardship. It's about learning to navigate through them with courage and hope. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to grow, to deepen our understanding of ourselves, and to strengthen our ability to handle whatever comes next. Resilience shapes not only our character, but also the way we experience life, enabling us to live with purpose, determination, and an unshakable belief in our ability to overcome. The true essence of legacy is not defined by what we leave behind in material possessions, but by the lasting influence we have on the lives of others. Legacy is about the ideas, values, and actions that inspire and shape those who follow in our footsteps. It is not measured by the wealth we accumulate or the assets we pass down, but by the depth of the impact we make in the hearts and minds of people we touch. Legacy is created in the way we live our lives each day. It's about the example we set, the lessons we teach, and the moments of kindness and wisdom we share. Influence is woven into the choices we make, the principles we stand for, and the way we treat others. These actions ripple outward, affecting not only the people closest to us, but also those who encounter the results of our choices. The most powerful influence often comes from the simplest gestures. It's the encouragement we offer someone who doubts their abilities, the time we take to listen to someone who feels unheard, and the respect we show to everyone regardless of their status. These small acts of kindness and integrity carry more weight than any material inheritance, leaving behind a legacy of humanity and compassion. If you didn't hear, and let us know you heard us so we can spread the message of humanity and compassion. Legacy is about living with intention. It's not about waiting for some grand moment to make an impact, but recognizing that every interaction holds the potential to shape the future. Whether it's through the values we instill in our children, the mentorship we provide to others, or the way we contribute to our communities, every action leaves an imprint. The way we choose to live speaks louder than any words we might say. The way we choose to live speaks louder than any words we might say. One of the most enduring aspects of legacy is the way it transcends generations. The values and principles we embody today can inspire not only our contemporaries, but also those who come long after us. A legacy of influence is timeless, resonating through the stories people tell, the traditions they carry forward, and the changes they implement because of what they learned from us. Creating a legacy of influence requires a commitment to authenticity. People are not inspired by perfection. They are moved by genuine, heartfelt actions. When we lead with integrity, admit our mistakes, and show vulnerability, we invite others to do the same. This authenticity fosters trust, connection, and a deeper sense of impact. The influence we have grows stronger when it is rooted in sincerity. The way we handle challenges and setbacks also shapes our legacy. Resilience, perseverance, and the ability to face adversity with grace and courage leave a lasting impression on those who witness our journey. When we show others that it is possible to overcome difficulties and still hold on to hope and determination, we empower them to face their own struggles with strength. Legacy is also about the ideas we champion and the causes we support. The passions and beliefs that drive us can inspire others to take action, to dream bigger, and to strive for a better world. Whether it's advocating for justice, promoting education, or protecting the environment, the influence we exert through our actions and convictions can create a ripple effect of positive change. At its core, legacy is about the connections we build with others. Influence grows from relationships, from the bonds we nurture and the trust we cultivate. It's the love and support we offer, the guidance we provide, and the encouragement we give that make the deepest and most lasting impact. These connections are what people remember long after material possessions have faded away. The beauty of legacy is that it is not confined to a single moment or achievement. It is the sum of our actions, decisions, and interactions over a lifetime. Each day offers an opportunity to contribute to this lasting influence. By living with purpose and staying true to our values, we create a legacy that reflects who we are and what we stand for. Legacy is not something we achieve for ourselves. It is something we leave for others. It's the way we inspire those around us to reach for their potential, to live with integrity, and to pursue their own dreams. The influence we exert on others becomes a part of their journey, shaping their choices and the legacy they, in turn, will create. There is no greater measure of success than the lives we touch and the positive impact we leave behind. Influence is the foundation of a meaningful legacy, one that cannot be measured in material terms, but in the lasting difference it makes. The true wealth of a legacy lies in the love, wisdom, and inspiration that continue to grow and flourish long after we are gone.